Hey everyone, this is Tochschlag, and joining me today from the St. Louis Blues subreddit is guest contributor XDrewgami. Alright, so today we're going to talk about different power play strategies and the purposes of each one. Now I know what you're thinking, well, if they just shoot the puck more, they would score more. Hurt, shoot the puck all the time. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. It sounds like something a Blackhawks fan would say, and trust me, nobody wants to sound like one of them, do we? Instead, we're going to talk about the purposes of passing in the power play and what the strategies and setups are for when you have a man advantage. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to address the dreaded shoot fan. Alright, so forcing a shot when a player is out of position or when there's a defensive player nearby is not exactly a wise choice. Players got to choose their shots wisely when on a power play, because the last thing you want to give up is an odd man rush the other way. Odd man rushes are a real danger in power plays because teams can get overly aggressive and leave their goalies out to dry. The last thing you want is a shorthanded goal to come out of a power play. Oftentimes, a mistimed shot will result in an easy save or block and an easy clearance down the ice for the opposing team. Obviously, the more often the team can get the puck, the more they can clear it and the less time you spend in the offensive zone. So the key is waiting and passing until the prime shooting opportunity opens up. Now first up, we're going to talk about the umbrella. The umbrella was invented in 2007 by famed hockey strategist Robin Finty. The umbrella consists of 3 men, usually 2 D-men and a forward, creating a high triangle above the circles. The other 2 forwards are on either side of the goal, waiting for fat, juicy rebounds or other scoring opportunities, as well as screening the goalie. The strength of this is that it loads the high slot, giving the team more chances to put the puck in the zone and thus putting the defense and goalie under a more consistent pressure. So I imagine by now you're getting tired of my nasally voice. So I have a special contributor, XDrewgami, and he's going to tell you about the next couple of strategies.
Hey everyone, this is XDrewgami. The next strategy is called the overload. The goal of the overload is, as you might imagine, to overload one side of the ice with play. The defense is going to be packed in front of the net, and by overloading one side of the ice with 3 players, the offense can create a favorable matchup on one side. The side that this strategy runs on is determined usually by the shooter's handedness, as well as if the goalie is exceptionally weak at either their glove or their blocker side. The puck is cycled from one player to another around the defensive perimeter, making sure not to pass into the defense. Passing into the defense is obviously not favorable. Since only 2 players are back, a defensive interception could lead to a 2, 3, or even 4-on-2. If you are giving up 4-on-2 odd man rushes every power play, you're going to have a very long night, and you might want to switch power play strategies. Next up is the 1-3-1. This puts a forward down at the net, 1 defender on the blue line, and 3 players in prime shooting territory in between them. Passing lanes are formed between the 3 high slot players and the defenseman, while the forward at the net is there to screen. While this strategy has a high upside, it also has a high downside. The issue here is that with 1 player on the blue line, the chance of giving up an odd man rush is very high. Therefore, every player has to be on their toes not to give up the puck.
Alright, so we hope this has led to a better understanding of how power play strategies work. Next time you're watching a game, take a look at what strategy your team uses when on the power play, and ask yourself if it's effective or not. Additionally, I have a Twitter account now. It's at X's and O's Official. Follow me for the latest stuff around the league, and when I decide to release a video, you'll get notified there. Thanks for watching, and let's go Blues.